Traders Brian here with A Plus Setups. It's Tuesday, June 16th, 2026, and this is our trade summary from Monday and Tuesday this week, 15th and the 16th. We had a really good week so far, Monday and Tuesday. 3 for 3 on Monday, 4 for 4 today. Let's get in and dissect the trades. Okay, on the left-hand side here, you will see our framework chart. This is the reason and when to look for a setup. I use a couple of things on here. It just so happens the trend line breaks seem to be working. This is Monday's action right here. All right, so we have our first trend line break at about 9:39 Eastern time. And we will look over here on our setup chart. This is the how. Okay, this is where our A Plus software has our categorized pullbacks. And this is a jiggle. The arrow represents the shallow pullback, a jiggle. So we take that for an easy scalp. All right, second trade. You can see here the trend line. We get the break. We look for the first A plus setup. That's the mechanics. And we get it right there. And lo and behold, it's another shallow pullback jiggle into another scalp. And our statistical profiles dictate where the first, second, and third take profits are. In this account here, I'm just trading one contract, so we're just getting the one first take profit. And that's all we're getting in these two trades. But they're winners nevertheless. All right, let's get into the third winner for Monday. And again, it's another trend line break. We didn't get any divergences Monday to take for the trade setups, but we did get our trend line breaks. So again, right here, this marks the spot, and it just so happens first trade setup after the trend line break is another shallow pullback, a jiggle. And you can see our software marking the entry there with the arrow. All right, so again, just to summarize, what we're doing is we are using a framework chart and a setup chart. The framework chart gives us the reason that we're taking a trade and when to look for a setup. And I don't worry about all of the noise in between. I'm just looking for that one setup. And here are the three spots where we get the setups. All right, let's cruise on over to today. Here we go. Here is trade number one. Again, we were 4 for 4 today. We had another trend line break. Pull back, recovered, and over here was it was our deepest pullback, a puncture trade, represented by the triangle. That was our entry point. And again, another nice scalp there. All right, as we move forward into the morning, that first trade took place at about 9:37 Eastern time. Second trade set up another trend line break here on the framework chart. Pull back right into the backside of the trend line. And our software was waiting for a reverse mullet entry. That's what it's telling us right there. That's what fired. We took that trade. Nice, easy scalp there. All right, right behind that was another trend line break. We've been watching this. It took place pretty quick. I mean, it only took like, what is that? About 8 minutes or so. We had the trend line break into another shallow pullback here. And that was another nice, easy trade. If you'd had runners on this one, there was absolutely nothing to stop a runner on this one until this pullback here. So really, really nice trade. So that's 3 out of 4 trades. Let's look at the fourth and final trade for the day. Finally, we get a triple focus divergence from the extreme off of the lows. The divergence is clear as day. We look for the first bullish A plus setup after that, and we get it right here. Happens to be let me get back over. Sorry about that. Happens to be the dot represents a reverse mullet. We take that and scoop an easy trade there. So that's a trade summary for Monday and Tuesday 3 winners on Monday, 4 winners on Tuesday. No losing trades so far this week. Really good start to the week, and our framework and setup model is working really, really well. So anyway, hey, hope to see you in the room. Good luck with your trading. Catch you hopefully at the opening bell. Have a good one.